Lee?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Whipping.
Whipping? Why are you whipping?
I'm making a cheesecake.
But you messed up, didn't you?
Yeah, alright, you don't have to tell everyone.
And our barbecue's been delayed, hasn't it, Lee?
Sorry, darling.
I'm freezing cold out here tonight. Lee messed up the cream. She curdled it, and she's not making a cheesecake, she's making cheesecake balls.
Well, I've done them. This is
Oh.
a cheesecake.
Oh, it is a cheesecake. I stand corrected, I say. And why are you doing it, Lee?
For Emma's baby shower tomorrow.
What is a baby shower?
It's where you get together before the birth of a baby and give presents and eat cake and cheesecake.
So it's a scrounging and food party.
Oh,
Is it, Lee?
That's what you want to call it.
You can see I don't like these Americanisms coming into the UK.
Oh, my arm's aching already.
I know how you feel. Well, no. As you just heard me say, our barbecue's been a bit delayed tonight. So shall we talk about barbecues? Because I know all you boats out there love a good old barbecue, but those disposable ones are a bit rubbish. And the other sorts that you put all the charcoal in are also a bit messy, aren't they? So, without further ado, let me introduce you to the Lotus Grill. So I don't normally do product reviews or anything like that, but this thing is so cool, and I'm sure that Martin and Sarah aboard Pride of Nuffield will vouch for how cool this thing is, because they've spent many a barbecue evenings with us. So this uses a tiny bit of charcoal, and it uses smokeless barbecue charcoal, which I think is beech. So we've tried different stuff in this and it's been rubbish, so stick to beech stuff. And you get a little bottle of fluid with it, and that's to light it, and I'll show you how to do it in a moment. This thing can be quite messy. That was the only downside we'd have. Now I've had this for a couple of years, but cleaning this grill afterwards can be a nightmare. So we don't do that anymore, because we've discovered these. This is a Teflon sheet. You can get them on Amazon for, I think it's about £6 for 6 of them, something like that, so £1 on each, and that stops all the mess, and it cooks just as well. So shall we light it then? Okay, what we first need to do is take this off. I'm doing this one-handed, so please excuse me. Put that to one side, and this little thing in here, the lid comes off, and we fill this up, which I shall do for you in one moment. And this doesn't take a whole lot of charcoal, so it's very economical. So just get some of the charcoal in. Like I say, this is beech charcoal. And as I said, I would buy the proper stuff for Lotus grills. It seems a bit expensive, but it does last for a long time, so it's not so bad. That's all it takes. Let's have a little look at that. That's all it is. That's that part done. Okay, the next stage is to add some gel. Running out on this bottle, but I'm sure there'll be enough. Okay, now we have the gel in there, we shall light it. Sometimes it can take a little bit of lighting, to be honest. So give it a good old mess around. You soon feel when it's done, because you burn your hand. Okay, now what makes this Lotus Grill different than a normal barbecue is it's actually fan assisted. So down here we have a little turny thing, knob, run by an AA battery, and it starts a fan. And once it starts burning well, which it seems to be doing, we just put that back on the top, leave it for a few seconds, and what should happen is that will light, and I can feel that it's lighting, it's getting warm, and within 10 minutes or so we're actually ready to start cooking some food. So let's give it 10 minutes and I'll come back to you. Now what you need to remember, if you want to actually cook and have a proper charcoaly nasty barbecue where everything's burnt, don't use a Teflon sheet. But we don't like it like that, and we don't like the clean up afterwards, so we just stick a Teflon sheet on top of it. We'll leave that for a few minutes and it'll be ready to start cooking. If you're looking there, you can see it's all alight inside, and that's after 3 or 4 minutes. I'm still going to give it, you know, around 10 minutes before I start cooking. Okay, I've only had it on for about 5 or so minutes and it's hot enough, so we're going to start cooking. So let's just bung a burger on there. This is from frozen, because we've got a new freezer. You can read about that on our blog. I've got to try and pick up the other one now. It's hard doing this one-handed, to be fair. And just some sausages. Good old Irish sausages. And it really is as simple as that. Now, as I said earlier, it's fan assisted, so if you want it to cook quick, just leave it on full blast like I've got. Or if you want to tenderise it a bit more, then just turn the fan down slightly, which I normally do to about 3/4. And then that'll take about 10 or so minutes to cook. It's so cool. And there we go, we're just about done, I would say. See, no charcoal all over it, fairly healthy and done very quickly.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How's that, Lee Lawson?
Very lovely, thank you very much.
And there we have it, the Lotus Grill.